Alright, so we're back with more Marcus Emblem today, playing chapter 12. Yeah, we're definitely fighting this guy called Flyer, right? That guy is not going to leave at the end of the first turn, at all. My team distribution might be a bit particular here. I don't know if I got the right idea, but I'm trying. Alright, double attack on you. Gets you down to 7 HP, and now that's a kill for Tate. 69 accuracy. Perfect. Not risky at all. Not risky. If you think this is risky, you're just wrong. That's a great level. I like the strength a lot, actually. And yeah, let's have you there and let's have you there. Okay. For support grinding. I know you don't reach there. And you maybe, yes, you can kill with a thunder even. Thunder is enough. Oh. Equip the steel sword, rescue here. That's not where I was hoping to end. Okay, Marcus might be in a slight danger. Honestly, Chad might be too. Might have packed the chapter, but okay. Here, Ayn comes to substitute Flare as the boss of the map. Okay. They are playing their chances against Chad because it's a one-shot. Completely understandable. Thankfully, it's a pretty low hit too. I don't think you double. Yeah. Now here to avoid trouble, I actually brought the Armor Slayer. With this simple move, I'll be taking care of the armor. It breaks this Armor Slayer, but it also, you know, was only 2 uses, so it's probably not that valuable. And I will move with Dig a little bit. Probably attacking this guy, but maybe if there's an option to not kill, I'll take that. Iron Sword doesn't kill actually, unless I get a crit. So I'll just move in. No crit. And I know exactly what I'm doing. That gives you a level. It's a good level. Strength and speed. I'll take that any day of the week. I'm going to trade you the hand axe. And you're going to take the kill. Now you are in a position to counter the sniper. Both of you, obviously. Okay, I like this, because I could miss once. I don't miss. Okay, that takes care of that then. I was thinking of maybe feeding a kill to someone else, but this also works very well. Strength is capped. That's the Gonzalez experience. I've been getting very good defense too. 9 defense before promo is crazy, because I think Berserker promo gives like 3 defense or so. So I'm actually getting a pretty tanky Gonzalez. Okay, I'm doing Thunder. Critical, okay. No kill for Wendy then. Maybe I tempted luck a little bit there. Maybe I should have gone for chip damage, I don't know. Support. That's a support, I think, by the way. Roy, I'm sorry about the other day. The other day? I was on some nostalgia trip, remember? We're in a war. Of course things won't be the same. Well, some things will. Like what? I'll be at your side, and you'll be at mine. Huh. Can't go back to the past, but we can shape the future. Then we should work to make a future the same as, or even better than the past, right? Roy, you're showing off. Do you think so? Yeah, I was thinking that didn't sound like me. But... Huh? Thanks. Lilina. We'll always be together, right? Of course. Man! I I could get diabetes, yes, from that. Okay. It's a very sweet support, however. Oh, that's a Lombo going for Roy. Okay. Didn't see that. Oh! Well, you were able to build a support with Lilina. Hello, Wendy. Lady Lilina, please stay close to me. I shall protect... Yeah. I shall protect you with my life, she said. With like 9 defense. Thank you. That armor, it's quite an accomplishment. Isn't it heavy for a girl? No, my lady. The weight of a knight's armor is the symbol of his loyalty. Alright, but just don't strain yourself. Thank you very much, my lady. Why did you become an armor knight? Did you want to become like Boros? Yes, my brother is the goal that I pursue. Oh no, please pursue higher than that. I wish to protect you like my brother does, Lady Lilina. Please don't settle for being Boros. We don't want that. I do 0 damage. Crazy. Okay, I can do 24. Can you do 8? You can do 8. It's actually sort of kind of accurate. I can also get a crit, I was going to say. Okay, no kill for Wendy, it seems. No kill for Wendy today. Lilina has taken everything with good reason. We are talking 50 magic at level 12. You might... You know, you're on your way to cap. And yeah, I mean, I brought this for a reason. Okay, let's go. Come on, Gonzalez, hit at least once. Okay, at least once is okay. At least once is fine. It's better if I just rescue you. Yeah, we're going to place this safely. We're going to just go for a rapier kill here. It's only 4. Could be much better. But okay, that's a kill for Roy. Level 11, another completely pathetic level. I don't know what I did in a different life playing FE6, but yeah, my levels have been just horrible. Horrible. Okay, now it's time to take care of the archers and all that, yes, and actually don't have that much damage potential, it seems. Lombo, not relevant. Relevant one is the next one. Yes, you do go here and take a 15 times 2. I mean, it's not an easy... Sleep? That's the last sleep. If I dodge here, we did very well actually with Klein. About the other guy, I'm like sorely tempted to go for something like this. But of course there's effective damage. So yeah, I think I should just wait. And let Klein get attacked here. Okay. I'm going to rescue you ahead. Right, and that takes me basically through this right side. Meanwhile, the left side is having a little bit more trouble, but should be fine. In general, Excalibur, great tome. Lilina is going to really appreciate that. Okay, easy kill for Wendy. Might be level 10. I don't remember. It is level 10 with a bit of skill, speed, and res for once. Maybe your first res level. Okay, I mean, I appreciate the speed and all. Still too early for promo. I think we can all agree on that. Oh no, you have a hand axe. Okay, I might have done something stupid. 29 attack. Yes, that was stupid. But I can counter, so as long as I put a unit that can't counter someone like you... Okay, decided to miss here. I don't know when Kath is coming, but Roy has to get there. Okay, okay, don't crit. This guy might have saved your life, because now the promoted enemy goes for Dick anyway. Okay. Yeah, these passageways, not easy to deal with. I think Lilina can finish off 15 health on you, and she actually has decent resistance, so I might do something like this instead. Alright, alright. Overall, it should be fine. Like, nothing should be lost yet, but yeah, it's not my preferred outcome. Actually rescue, yeah. Okay, I think I blundered my way into dying here. Because there's no way for Sue to survive. The only way I can find is to, for once, use Merlinus as bait. Right? Maybe they'll prefer going for Merlinus because they can kill. Fuck. Kath is here. Okay. They took the bait. They took the bait. That was a successful Merlinus bait. Obviously Merlinus doesn't die forever, he comes back in the next chapter, so... Optimal move. Optimal move. Completely intentional. Worst part is, I'm not joking, it really was intentional. 24% sleep, please dodge. Thank you very much. Targeting Tate because the other one was Klein. The other option, I mean. I could use the Horse Slayer. I think I'm just going Iron. Nice, nice. Very good combat. This warrior is so scary normally. But we seem to be doing perfectly well. Okay. Okay, it's a 57. Yes, yes, yes. If I want to get kills, I have to play a bit rough. So I'll go for that. We heal, and by advancing a little bit, I'm safe again. That's Stilax. I'll lose my weapon advantage just to gain a bit of weapon rank. Perfectly fine. Good experience for Dick, who's promoted, so it's not that easy to get it anymore. 17, 20, 21. Very good combat. And it seems to me like while you are aggressive, the other one just isn't. Ah, a miss. But I'm using the Stilax, so I'm risking this type of stuff. And yes, you are going in there, as we thought. That's another sleep use. I don't want to get slept, please. Thank you. I think my preferred way to do this is by flying down here, right? By going all the way here and depositing Klein there, I'm closing that path. By going here, I'm closing that one, and then Kath is surrounded. Meanwhile, Ray shouldn't be a problem anymore, right? And yeah, okay, if I don't have to worry about it that much. Fuck, okay, okay. Yeah, there's no avoiding it. Sue has to take the kill. It's okay, it's okay. I mean, she's a good recipient for experience. I just would rather feed more kills to Wendy, but you can't do it always. It's a bad level, more ones. She's been getting very good ones, so I can't really complain. That's reinforcements coming from below. Are these like the insanely strong reinforcements like a level 15 warrior or something with capped strength, 30 strength. I wish I was joking. They might be. Vulnerary, Elysian Whip, and Brave Bow. Now she's full. She can't go anywhere anymore. And unfortunately for her, there's nowhere to run. Yeah, it's going to be like that. If Ray wants to advance, I'm alright. If Ray doesn't want to advance, I'm in range. Because with 6 movement, I can get there with Chad. Then Chad can open the door. So that's fine. Now we can go for a very nice Roy release. She shouldn't be able to get anything. She just reflexively went for a door because it's the only thing she can open. But now there's literally no exit. She might actually go for this door. Anyone else? You seem fine. I might have wanted to get out with Clarion so that maybe she tries to escape by going up. Well, these guys are like insanely strong, I'm pretty sure. And in fact, so close that I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's the level 15. Okay, what do you have? 6 movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You attack there. Okay. Ooh, support. I think we're fine. Tate? General Klein, is something wrong? No, I'm fine. I just wanted to tell you something. Tell me something. Yes, when I hired you in your squad, I was hiring you as a Neturian general. Uh-huh. Yes, of course. So if I weren't an Neturian general, you would be free to do as you wish. Yes, I know. That's what I told my squad when we joined this army. Well, you don't seem to be taking advantage of that freedom. Huh? That's not the case. Well, if you say so. What are you trying to say? No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. He's concerned. He's concerned. That's enough to run away, and it might be a bit close, but I think I can speak and run and take chess and dance and do absolutely everything here at the same time. Might be worth it for you to go around. Obviously, with most of the units in here, I'm not going to try to. I actually really enjoy Ray as a unit. I think he's a good mage. Maybe a bit too balanced. Like maybe you'd prefer someone a bit more min-maxed. But as far as dark magic candidates goes in this game, if it wasn't for Nime being so broken, he would be an absolute clear over Sophia. So yeah. Talk. And we recruit Kath. Just in time to unlock this. Get the Lance River, which is pretty good. Let's send the Elysian Whip to the convoy before anything else. And now I have to remember to go full movement here. And full movement here. And do this to be able to move Marcus again. Obviously, we are out of the range of the promoted enemies. Limit is chapter turn 20, and this is still turn 14, so I should be more than okay. Okay, now Kath can take and get away in the next, and obviously Klein has to run away. Yeah, I know it's a bit closer than I would ideally do, but okay. Yeah, we'll take the stairs. Seem to remember the stairs being a big deal here, so please. And finally, we can approach with some actual, you know, good combat units. Okay, about the boss. about the boss. Number one, I should have definitely brought the Worm Slayer, and I didn't. So that's going to be trouble. Okay, getting Roy to the throne, by the way, is also a pretty important thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all the chests. And that's all the chests. Are you like hyper promoted? No, you're actually level 1. It's only this guy that I don't know if they programmed him badly, but 28 strength yet seems it seems unbalanced to me. But well, the game does have a unit like this. Okay, now I'll dance for Tate because bringing Roy a bit closer is the priority. And if you don't get a Worm Slayer, like if a Worm Slayer is out of the question, then basically the better alternative is Magic, right? Mannequins in this game, they don't counter Magic. The bonuses from the Firestone get a lot of defense, but no real amount of Magic. 11 is pretty okay to deal with. Okay, maybe I was a bit too optimistic there. I actually thought I'd have a slightly better combat. The problem is they have a bit of crit. Yeah, and I'm not doing anything almost. Your strength 17. Gonzalez might actually be useful here. Yeah. Well, I'm going to, by the way, be doing some damage here if I can. Yeah, now it's 2 Slim Lance attacks. Oh, perfect, perfect. Roy support could also be cool. I don't think you're that relevant, so let me do it like this. I can release, yes. Roy support, and now... Okay. Roy support is really working, and also Wendy support, I guess. It's yeah, it's quadruple fire support. I guess it makes sense that it would go so hard. So yeah, let's try to get this critical with the Hellfire. Burn. Bro, you won't get to touch me, believe me. Okay. Well, sorry. I'm really sorry now. Okay, let's make sure we are covering the stairs. I know there's reinforcements, so... Remember also Lilina only does 11 times 2, so with that guy getting up to 23, even if I keep using the Hellfire, it won't be enough. I think the Excalibur might be slightly better, but I don't have access to the convoy. Because Roy is a lord that doesn't get access to the convoy. That's what Merlinus is there for, so yeah. I have good chances for a crit. There it is. Okay. Thankfully, Lilina gets us out of here. Oh, full level, okay. So mannequins are just like promoted. More magic and luck also. Luck is okay. Magic is crazy. As I said, at 20 magic I might promote. And I mean, why not? You can never actually kill me, so why not? That's all. That was close. I don't think it was. I don't know what I do normally, but I haven't faced the reinforcements in a while. Might be because my teams weren't well distributed. I only have one, like, really good combat unit, and that's Dick. Marcus is falling off. The meme is real. Marcus is indeed falling off. But if there's a chapter to solve up the weaknesses in your army and to get a bit of training, is the next chapter. Guidance are always very good for training up your weakened units, if you can afford it. Alright. Slightly controversial decision here. I'm not bringing Wendy here. I just don't think she's worth the hassle. I know there are some archers around that they could attack with her, but mostly this place is populated by bandits, which are just too good for her to face, and you know, weapon disadvantage and everything. There's also mages, very dangerous mages, and she can do absolutely nothing against the boss. So I honestly think Wendy would be sort of useless. Okay, you have a halberd. Seems to be a pretty favorable matchup, to be honest, so I'll just go for this. I mean, you're not going to hit me twice with a 16%. That's basically the main point. I know, obviously, it's super effective, and so the damage is there, but not much more. Yeah, let me think. Going in here was part of my idea, and I think that yes, I am going to steal the lockpick from you. And if you want to steal it back, so be it. But right now, should be fine against you, because hand axe, poison axe shouldn't be able to kill Astol in a single round. Then, as I thought, I might have to use the blade here. It's okay. It's okay. As long as we don't overuse it, because it's actually a pretty good fit for Dick. Or maybe I should have also approached with Clarine, but whatever. Yeah, and then I can give the kill to just about anyone. It's time for Roy to take the kill. Yes. Come on. Yes. Okay. I just don't want to leave him too far back in terms of experience. His stats aren't the best, but he did get you know, a moderate amount of speed, which is like the most important thing. I'm going to use Torch, because in case I want to move you in a certain direction, I want to be able to lighten up a bigger section of the cave. Okay, that's a nice dodge, a kill for Marcus, and the mage is definitely going to go for a range attack on Marcus, because that's his only option. Hand axe is okay, as I said. And what's the thief going to do? Because he doesn't have a lockpick anymore, so I don't know what the AI on thieves is when they don't have a mean to open the chest. Sometimes they like to stand on them. Oh, you just ran away. Okay. That thief could be a problem. Okay, I guess I need to move Dick up here. Right? Yeah. Even one runs without nothing else. And I might pass on moving Astol up. Astol might actually go down. Yeah, I think that's going to be my play. Steel Sword seems to be the best option. Accurate, good damage. Down to, if you hit me, 42 HP, which is just enough to survive the enemies coming. There's like an Eclipse Druid that's like the scariest thing around here, but yeah, not too scary, all things considered. I'm not paying attention to the poison. Is Dick in range to get poisoned? No, he's not. No, he's not. Alright. That doesn't quite reach. And then, I mean, it's basically two characters against the world here, but it's two very good characters, so it shouldn't matter. I'll steal the lockpick, because I think you always try to run away to the left. Might actually just send Marcus on a solo mission to the right, yeah. The speed is good, by the way. We have a Steel Sword, Steel Axe, and a Steel Axe. The play is clear. The play is clear. The play is clear. Hand axe coming, and there's also going to be a bow, which actually gives Dick a level. Okay, what is it? What is it? Skill and luck. Alright, alright. A bit of reliability, your luck isn't crazy either, so... Before you run away with that elixir... okay, I have a full inventory, but it doesn't matter. Because I can take those lockpicks. And then I'm going to steal your elixir. Okay. The question here is, what would I rather take to the face with Lilina? Right? With the Alfire, I can't kill, so there's actually no real choice. I have to go for you and I have to take the arrow. Because Merlinus doesn't have enough movement to surround, right? Magic, okay. I mean, it's a single stat, but it's getting you closer to the cap. And yes, as I said, you don't get close enough, so that's a shame, but whatever. Alright, you could have dodged at least once, Marcus, or you could have gotten this on earlier turns. But it's okay, because weapon advantage now will make it so that you have a much easier time. You should be able to double. Yes, then it's a 2 round for you. Maybe training Wendy wouldn't have been... No. 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 Okay. Okay. That was a risk I wasn't prepared to take. I'm actually going to run away here. I'm not so sure about going to the right anymore. I think we neutralized 2 of the thieves. That's good enough. Now Astor should focus on stealing, lighten the path, whatever. Yes. Very accurate, we take it. Lilina goes over the archer to block him. Very good level to Roy. Okay, okay. Not tankiness, but it's not like we really need it, so... And a critical. Just to make things even sweeter. You take care of that archer and we can advance a little bit. Your level was like 16. No, you're level 14. Okay. I might promo you soon anyways. I could swear the druid is close. I just don't see him. Isn't he or is he on the upper passageway and I'm... Like, he's either here or over there. I think he might be over there, yeah. Okay, Lalum gets closer and I unlock this for an antitoxin. Not crazy, but could be useful in this one chapter, I guess. Then what do you have? Just curious. Another halberd, okay. Seems like Dick depends a bit on the stats of the enemy. Not every enemy is exactly the same. Yeah, good dodge. And good critical, very well placed. I was thinking, it's a shame I have to kill this guy on the next turn. I don't have to. I don't have to worry anymore. Okay, you can do whatever. It's actually fine. And the other guys are still following me. And the eclipse, okay. He's on the upper passageway then. I think he has a different tome from Eclipse. And I think he likes to switch into that one if you get too close. So I should be careful. Like, really need to? Ooh, I am in range of the druid. And he has a Nosferatu and he hits. And I am also in a perfect position to attack the thief and I won't be able to take advantage of that. Nah, this guy is trouble anyway. Like, 21 magic with Nosferatu does 31 attack. Marcus is actually pretty tanky on the special side and even he took a bit in, so... Yeah, this guy is, yes, big fucking problem. Then you're running away with 2 elixirs that I dearly want. I mean, I know I have to do this, obviously. Getting Marcus healthy is imperative. Aside from that, though, it's complicated. Okay, good to equip the hand axe here. Actually, perfect timing. I could have been incredible against the Nosferatu if Marcus didn't lure him in. Seems like he stays there for the eclipse, and if he has no hit. This was a Menth, right? Yeah. Florin just doesn't heal a lot. Marcus just has a lot of HP, so... bad combination. But he's back to full. And now... Melalon can go... here. You're going to go here. Why there? Because I want to trade off his stuff so that I can steal everything from the other guy. Okay. Good job, steel sword. Hand axe. There's probably another hand axe that had to form a beeline with this one. Yeah. So he lost a bit of movement there. And you come down and you equip the eclipse. If I double, this is a perfect opportunity to kill you. One I won't pass up. It's like Dick wasn't in range, otherwise he would always be the one getting attacked. It's perfect damage. Okay. I'll go for this. Even a critical. Getting hit by hand axes when you have a lance equipped is not the greatest feeling, but I mean, we can run away and it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, what I was saying here is that by losing a little bit of movement, just a little bit, I can take your stuff. I can open up a space, and then this guy is not opening any chest, right? Actually, if I make a space in his inventory, will he like go back to stealing? Well, I'm taking the elixir because that's the valuable stuff. The 2 elixirs and the lockpick. That's ideal. Yes. Okay. Devil axe. Scary. Scary stuff. Should be fine. Devil axe and another axe around there. Unless I'm mistaken. Okay, the hand axes are a bit more accurate, but they are still on the 30s. So it's fine. Yeah. Oh no, he is trying to escape. Once the escaping AI is triggered, apparently that's all that matters. So, still the elixir. And still the lockpick. Once we are done with that, he can't do anything. He has an antitoxin. Oh no, I lost an antitoxin. Whatever. In this game, it doesn't even get you back a little bit of health, like it does in Engage. It's just, you know, heals poison. Okay, I'm going to torch here. Hopefully I can see up to the chest. I'm scared. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, no one in there then. Just the 2 guys surrounding the boss. I know those are there for a fact. And then potentially some other people in here. After this, I have the hand axe to counter the other guys. Well, you could get that earlier. When I was wielding the lance or something, that could have been enough to kill, I think. But yeah, break my sword, 5 uses of hand axe. For a moment I saw you had no HP and I thought you were back or something. Oh. Okay. I don't know if the other guy becomes mobile, so I'm actually going to do this the safest possible way. I think he might become mobile because I attack his bro. The way you have a hand axe, but you don't equip it easily, so I release there, and you can only go for Dick. Probably getting poisoned. Chess key. Well, could be useful. Astol can't be everywhere at the same time. I could have actually appreciated some chess keys in here a lot. Or, you know, quickness sake. But okay, I'm leaving you almost ready to get killed. Might be good kills to feed to Roy or to Lilina. So maybe instead of killing you, I will just ferry you up. Yeah, and this guy doesn't seem to want to do that much. I should have gotten closer with Clarine. No reason not to, that was a mistake. But what would be an even more terrible mistake would be not approaching with Roy to give support. Because yeah, I'm a lot more accurate. In fact, fire basically doesn't miss. Am I in range of the boss with... No, they are just outside of the boss's range. Both of them. Level 15, more magic and resistance. She's aiming for the cap like very soon. And when she does get to the cap, as I said, I think I'm just going to promote. Right, that's also a level for Clarine, by the way. Level 12. I haven't been talking a lot about Clarine. She's just about, you know, there, providing support, getting a staff rank. But the Clarine promo should also come sort of early. After I get a second Guiding Ring from chapter 14, right? The Sophia one. So yeah, it could be good. Yeah, and I can simply go for stuff like this. Oh, that's a kill. 51. Well, it seems like it wasn't funny stuff. It was just Lilina casually one-shotting a boss. Okay. Yeah, she's trying to tell me something. She's ready for the promo. Honestly, the Hector I got on F7 was incredibly underwhelming. This might be the most overwhelming Lilina I've had ever. 100 accuracy. I can give one kill to Lilina, the other to Dick, probably, because I don't want to break the Silver Lance, so... I could also give Dick's sword to Marcus. Marcus is level 12, like... Come on, he doesn't need it, so... I guess the intelligent thing to do is this. And another chest. A lockpick. I might have enough lockpicks in my convoy to last me the rest of the game. Alright, the one on the upper left was a white gem. So actually pretty cool that we got that. I have 2 white gems now and a blue gem in the convoy. Whenever I can get Merlinus into a shop, which I think is going to be available in the next chapter, in chapter 13. No support yet. Yes, support yet. Master Roy, I still think that we should make our rules stricter. Stricter? Yes, and we expel those who aren't doing their job properly. Although our army will be small, we'll have a team of elites. That way we can fight more efficiently. No, Marcus. That's not a good idea. Why? Who's going to choose whether someone is not doing their job? Of course that would be you, Master Roy. But some people might be working when I'm not looking. Oh, well, in that case. There are also people supporting us outside of the battlefield. And there are also those whom we don't use because of my decisions who haven't yet had a chance. I really like that, actually. You want to simply expel them all? We have many people who joined us with strong beliefs. We can't just tell them to leave. Marcus, we have to trust them more. They are our comrades, right? You are right. I was mistaken, Master Roy. Your thoughts are noble. You know, it's kind of strange hearing you praise me like that. You're usually scolding me most of the time. Oh, am I? Yes. Master Roy. He has gotten so bold. He can now certainly live on his own. My role is almost finished. Oh man. Wow. That got me emotional. Oh, a red yam. A red yam. I'm swimming in money. Okay, this chest is an anti-toxin, not that good. But I guess it's nice to have some of those in the convoy, just in case. And finally, Astol can take another anti-toxin. Okay. Okay. Those will probably... I might sell some of those. Alright. Conquer. And I get the armads. True. Forgot about that. I guess my armads user at this rate is going to be Gonzo. We're almost done for today, but I do want to beat one more chapter before we continue, because 12 and 12x aren't that long, so we're going for chapter 13 now. Alright. Now, full disclosure, yeah, this is one of those chapters where the beginning doesn't really reflect what's going to happen by the end of it, but Cecilia being there, well, let's just say it's not going to last for very long, right? I'm pretty sure she gets substituted by, like, Sephiel defeats her, then she gets substituted by Narshen, then by Flyer on turn 2. Okay. We also shouldn't have to worry about this group, because this group is from Etruria, led by Percival. There he is. Not all the Etrurians disappear, actually, because this is the Etrurian rebel army, like the one that Arcardo has. So it's actually backing up Burn all the way. But these two guys plus the one on the ballista are going to disappear after a certain amount of turns. You can try and recruit him early, but his stats are actually slightly worse in this chapter compared to chapter 15, so I always do it in chapter 15. I also just find it to be easier, and it's also easier for his NPC allies to survive the battle and run away and give you the Night Crest. Okay. Chapter 13 I normally have some trouble with, so let's hope is... no. This one is the exception. I'm going to start with some Marcus action, actually. Yeah, so as I said, this impossible to skip battle where Cecilia does absolutely nothing to Sephiel, kind of warning us that, yeah, if you don't have a powerful enough unit, this isn't going to be an easy battle by the end of the game. Sephiel is actually better dealt with physical weaponry, but yeah, Sephiel stands on the throne now, and I think he might not even try for Narshen to occupy the throne. If he does, this has to be the chapter with the most boss changes in the history of Fire Emblem. Okay, Percival says something about, I don't know, Camus stuff, and yeah, Cecilia has been defeated, but we still should get closer and check. Okay, there's a Silver Lance and a Javelin coming. Lance does take a lot of damage from May. Yes, I forgot that. He doesn't have good resistance. He has like, what, 4? 5. Yeah. He takes a lot more and he doesn't have as much HP, so I might have been a bit too confident there. Well, it is what it is. Miradi... No. This is Narshan. No, this is no boss, actually. Whoa. Okay. I didn't see Clarine as a target. That's bad. Not because of the combat itself. Okay. Thank God for pressing A. And we get Melody. I'm going to use Melody a little bit during this chapter because it's her joining chapter, so here it's okay. Fair warning, I'm also going to use her in chapter 16 because it's the only way to recruit Sis. And I'm pretty sure Sis is needed not only to be alive but also recruited to get the good ending, so I'm forced to do that. I'll still try to keep her usage in this chapter to a minimum because I mean, I'm interested in training other people, but yeah, she's an option. Okay, I don't love that. I had a beautiful halberd lined up here on Marcus, but I might have to back down. I'm going for the devil. Okay. Justly punished. Alright, oh, how about that? How about that? Yeah. A single silver bow hit plus short bow is pretty easy to handle, so I can break the iron bow here. I think Sue is a better unit to get this experience because she's unpromoted yet and blah blah blah. And that way we have all that going on. Tate doesn't have to particularly care, but I would like to switch into the iron bow just to not use up good weaponry. Okay, and I want to get you out of there, obviously. Yeah, that's okay, that's okay. Oh, a longbow. Shit. Fuck. Okay. I don't like that. I think I'll do this. It's a bit weird, but I still kept Clarine in range of the javelin. Well, whatever, it's not the best start. We're going to have to play this slowly. Okay, because I think this is a chapter where, you know, having actual good combat is very good for you. I don't have that. I've had to play around a bit with my units. If the cavalry is the first to move, I might actually be okay against the longbow. The longbow might be the only enemy that is able to go for... You decide to go for Astol with 3 range. Interesting choice. That sort of, yeah, forces you to go there. Okay. Where's the mage? Wasn't there a mage? Did they imagine it? Wasn't there a mage there like yes now? You should not double. You do. Okay. So my speed getting reduced actually matters here. But it's not... Yeah, the mage went back for a heal. What a shame. Okay, Cecilia now gets saved by Sophie, I think. I think that's what happens. Good thing is now there's basically no enemies in here. When I approach, the Axe River will come. But that's about it. And I can turn around completely. I'm actually going to start with this. Perfect. Perfect. Really like that. No stats. I mean, I know you already got your 20 strength, but come on, come on. We'll keep trying. I know you can get a bit of defense and speed yet. Then I guess it's going to be a bit different than I thought. It's actually going to... I'm going to attempt a Wendy kill, right? I'm going to attempt to feed Wendy a kill here. I know she's not very accurate, but should be able to do it with her. Don't have my dancer available, by the way. I have to take her off you as soon as possible. Like this. I mean, at least you shouldn't get doubles in the counter, so... Oh, you don't even kill. Wendy, you... Fucking... Okay, it would be great to kill the Paladin now. Especially because I see you coming. I don't like that at all. And I know someone that can probably kill the Paladin. At least really help with it. I'm just going to go for the damage because I could get the crit, and if not, I can feed it to someone else. Yeah, I see this. Come on. Okay. To Marcus then? I guess. Not really intentional, but it works. I mean, Marcus does have a harder time getting experience. You can see what he gets from a promo kill. The level is absolutely horrible. I think my Marcus is well under average. You can tell me in the comments, please. Level 13 Marcus, is he supposed to have these stats? Let's consider the fact that I've given him a lot of stat boosters. I don't remember all of them, but there's at least 2 Angelic Robes, 2 Secret Books, 1 Speed Wing, 1 Goddess Icon, and 1 Draco Shield. I think that's all. If you take away those stats, is he under or above average? I would actually really like to know. Provide support, hang around. Did I just put Darum into range of the Wyverns? Maybe. The Wyverns are weak to arrows, yes, but I find they are much weaker to magic. Having a good mage is essential to deal with Wyverns. So Lilina should be pretty good at that with the Excalibur in the future. Right now, I'm sure she's already pretty competent with the Excalibur, but I have a singular Excalibur, and I'm not going to use it up against these random Wyverns that I can take care of with just, you know, Hellfire. So yeah, you can go for your javelins and your stuff. You are falling down. Now, this same turn, because I can't afford to have you breaking my defensive line. Yeah, I mean, I think the standard start would be this. Klein is able to one-round one of them, so I should always go for that because it's the only enemy that Klein reaches. A good idea in general, and then I also go for this. Okay, I could do some decent damage there, aim for the critical, but 214%. If the horse nods his head, horse doesn't do anything, but I get a level out of it, so I think it's fine. Level 15, a bit of strength and speed and luck. Nice, nice, it's working. It's working. The Sue project is actually really working. That kills. Gets you out. I'm going to advance a bit. Alright, alright. I was about to say it, but I didn't want to jinx it. I feel like she's not going to give me magic now, because she doesn't want to promote yet. She wants to extend it for a little bit longer, so... Okay. It's still probably a very good time to promote, so I might do it anyway. I know I said level, 20 magic, but level 17, 19 magic, levels have been very good. I want to start working on those staves. I might do it. Now my idea. I'm actually going to take on the guy on top. I'm going to take him on with Tate. And because it's double ice, should give me critical avoid. So this support, because they already have C support, is relevant. Should be +5 critical avoid. Good enough. Those wyverns aren't moving yet. You come closer and you don't have critical. as I thought. Good enough for me. I should try and give this kill to Tate, actually. Okay, Javelin against Marcus. Does the mage have... The mage wasn't even able to get closer. I think I gave Shin like 2 levels to be able to always have that advantage between Tate and Sue. You know, in the case that Tate ends up being like a lot better and gets a lot more experience, I still secure going Sacae. That was close to level 10. When the attacks, I can go for a bit of support building. And I can even dance for Merlinus. So that Wendy doesn't lose even a minute of support building, I can go in here. Okay, storage. Deposit this fire too. Remove a heal and remove the Guidance Ring. Lilina is going to promote. Sage Lilina is here. Is it +3 magic +1 speed or +1 magic +3 speed? It's +3 magic +3 speed. Okay. So it was just a broken promo. Good to know. I'm glad I did it then. 13 speed might not be crazy, but probably saves you from getting doubled by a lot of stuff. And well, the most important thing, you have 22 magic and very strong fire support. So in the end, you should be able to do a lot of stuff. Well, yes, stay there. Guess I'll have Milady going with the upper group. Yes, because on the lower one there's Ballista, Silver Bows. Okay, bro. Not really relevant, I think. Yeah, I'll give it to Tate. If I hit. Because Gonzalez is supposed to get a good amount of experience in this map, or at least be able to distract a lot of enemies. That's a great support. A great level. I don't know if you are supposed to get levels so great, but not complaining here. Oh no, just 1 HP. This was unneeded. Okay. Oh well, it's a level 4 Clarin. Is it a good one? It's magic. You did get very bad magic at the beginning, so I'm glad it's starting to catch up. Even if just a bit. Yeah, I'm going to... No. Is that Clarin? Fuck, but I might survive. Depends on the Javelin. Okay. Not great, but we just retreat. Percival is gone. Good. So we are at that point of the map. I'm going to use the rapier. I get a crit. Okay. Makes things easier for, you know, to be able to start moving units along, so... Okay, seems like I've provoked some enemies. There are definitely reinforcements coming from the bottom left, so I'd like to kill these enemies, get that dealt with, and advance. I don't one round, but I double. Okay. If I switch into a sword now, it's obviously going to kill. 8 times 3, that's 24. It's high damage. But the guy in there is the paladin that doesn't have a javelin, so I'm pretty sure Milady is fine, even though that was an scary critical. I can't let her die, because essential for the good ending and all that. If there was a Javelin, if the AI in this game was like the one in Conquest, the Paladin might have moved to get a space for the Javelin to attack. They sometimes do shit like that, but we are not there. We are not in Conquest. I don't have to worry that much. Okay. Yeah, I knew it, I knew it. I knew at some point they appeared. I hope I'm okay. I think I barely make it. Okay, is Gonzalez... He's able to go into a pick. And now that I've taken care of the first group, there's a single Axe River. So really, what's stopping him from doing this? Axe River, here's Gonzalez. I need to get a bit lucky against the Axe River, but it's still only 40 hit. And there's also the Killer Lance. Killer Lance is a problem too. In fact, I might invest Gonzalez's turn into attacking the killer. That's a crit. She has one-shot a wyvern. Okay. Fun. The other guys are trying to interrupt my fine. Yeah, zero hit. Okay. At least the javelins should be entertained by Gonzalez. They see an open spot to attack him, so they should keep trying this. Then I switch into the hand axe and I basically have it. I need the replacements to be people I can sort of trust. That's going to just be Lance and Marcus. And now the I'll dance you so you can rescue me trick. And I should be safe. Only one wyvern plus the promo enemies. I should be safe. Ranges are okay. They can release here. No one in there. No one in there. Yeah, show me. Oh. Well, I didn't see the horse layer. Good thing we dodge, I guess. Lucky? Slightly lucky there. Yes, a tidbit of luck. All fine. Don't worry. Level up for Lance. Good level too. I knew it. It's going to be a good level. He's getting a lot of strength now, trying to compensate. Marcus just keeps dodging because he's a beast. Marcus is... I don't know how to explain it. He's been very bad in terms of levels. Very good in terms of combat. It's like he's overcoming his shortages in stats by pure force of will. It's actually weird. I mean, I have this. Yeah. I should go for that, really. That's the way to go. In fact, if I want to be crazy, I can keep this. I can keep Wendy against the sniper. I mean, it will be the most complex, you know, the most complex kill ever, but it will work eventually. It's almost a level. I almost want you to keep attacking with 1 damage. I should probably grab a kill. And that's a level up for Gonzalez, level 11. Some luck and some defense. I'll take the defense very gladly, and the luck can't hurt. Great thing about this position from Gonzalez is that even if you're in danger, you can sort of just run away into the mountains and you're fine again. Goodbye. Level? good experience, like 70 experience or so. The level wasn't crazy, but I mean, it's nice that we got something. Good chances here against the Axe River, and then I can switch into Axes for lands. I mean, not switch, keep the Axes, but maybe get some heals. Some heals might not be enough. Okay, the halberd doesn't do anything there either. Yeah, that's going to be halberd. Perfect. Super effective damage, actually saving the day. What if I can kill here? What then? And then I go here, and then I heal. Then I go there, then I dance. And we are well positioned. I know you didn't see that, but I did. Okay, the only thing I need for now is for Lilina to kill. Perfect. 93. Nice. Nice. And it might seem slightly lost, but I don't really care because this guy is the killer. So because he's the killer, he doesn't have a lot of... he doesn't have range, right? Meaning I can just go for this. Okay. A level 4 Lanum. That's okay. Get a bit of HP, please. Yeah, because I'm really scared when you're around. I just place someone here with a halberd. The important thing is to block the enemies so that they don't attack Lilina. And then go in here and Menthlands. I also have this leap. If there's a single enemy that can prove to be a pain in the ass for me, instead of healing, I can opt to just, you know, stop them in their tracks. Okay, no reinforcements. Gonzalez might distract some of the enemies yet, but there's just going to be a new wave of people coming for my wall. Okay, Gonzalez, if I could ask for something, a bit of a speed. Yes, a bit of a speed. Yes, a little bit of a speed. Okay, that's still a very good level. I'll take it. I'll take it. Weapon level 2. You start with C rank, so that has to be B rank, right? Not B rank. A after promotion already? Nice. Yeah, speed isn't crazy, but this is a very defensive Gonzalez. Got a lot of defense. Oh, wow. Was that needed? Okay, is that really needed? I mean, once again, I'm distracting the javelins at least, so the Gonzalez pick strategy is okay, but come on. If it wasn't for the Axe River, I would be very safe to just stay in there and take whatever. It would be so funny though. Yes. I knew I could count on you. I mean, I didn't, but, you know, that's what they say. 90. Crazy. Ah, the support. I didn't have the Roy support before. It does make a difference. 85, 9 damage. Yes, what I needed. That takes a kill, level 16. More strength, more speed. Is it time for promo? Probably. I'm tempted to get you to level 17 now. Yes, because, but you're doing very well. Okay, I just want you to know. Ah, I can try again. I have a dancer. Let's not forget I have a dancer. 2 47s. 47, because it's under 50, it's a bit less than 47. It's like 42. 1. Okay, that should be a lot of experience. Yes, it's a lot. It's 73 experience. Wow. Wow, you're just laughing at me. Alright, another level for Gonzalez. Is it a speed? It is. It is in 50 HP. That might be the maximum for unpromoted classes. I don't know, your HP is just crazy. You're going to end up going up to 60 and that's just a fact. 61. Please, Wendy. Just do something for me, please. Okay, a support. Sir Astol. Oh, you're Sir Bor's younger sister. What are you doing back there? With your light year, you should be far ahead of us. Sorry. Your legs and back don't really work the way you want them to when you're my age. Sir Astor, yes? How old are you? Whoa, scary. You're even more serious than your brother. And you're even built like him. What a shame for a girl of your age to be so fat. I'm not fat. This is my armor. Okay. Yes, calm down. Anyway, try to learn from my brother a little more. Wow. Astol? Bro? That's not okay. Okay. That works. I'm playing with fire a little bit here, but finally, a kill for Wendy. It's not even that much experience. I broke the Slimlands too. That's okay. Oh, nice. Nice. Doubling. Okay. Your constitution has to be sort of low, right? Because you're a Pegasus and all that, but it's not 4 like Thane. You're getting a lot of strength. That's surprising. 5 constitution, so slightly better, yes, slightly. Okay. That's a level for Wendy. Alright, I'll take the defenses, I guess. And I'm going to steal this vulnerary. Not because I'm particularly low in vulneraries, just because damn. I don't want to deal with you healing yourself all the time, so Halberd. Mostly because of the axe rank, not gonna lie. Okay, and we just set up the Wendy treats. Looks okay to me. Support! Ah, Klein! What? What's wrong, Clarine? You look wonderful in that outfit today. And I was wondering what in the world happened when you screamed like that. Is that all? But Klein, in this army everyone is just so aesthetically handicapped. Aesthetically handicapped. Alright. You truly shine when you're among them, Klein. Lorraine, you only think that because I'm your family. No, there is no one else in the world who could match you. Perhaps General Percival has more authority, but you will always be most beautiful. Lorraine, a fine lady wouldn't say things like that. But it is true. Lorraine, but I will try harder if you tell me to. Yes, do so. Okay, the brother complex in full show. Alright, come on. Fine. Wendy, I don't think I'll ever be training you again, because this has to be one of the most painful things I've had to do in Fire Emblem. And Fire Emblem is a series where, you know, you can lose a lot of time if you really want to treat it like a get the full RPG experience and make it all about training and not about the strategy. You can do that. But as you saw in here, it looks less like a map and more like a grinding set. And yeah, that's honestly so tiring and so unnecessary. I'd prefer not to do this type of stuff. Anyways, I think this is stat booster for Marcus. I'm gonna recommend it for the ladies, the Bother Ring. Yeah, I didn't send it to the convoy because you have free space. Well, I can have Milady grab it. next turn. Alright. Seems like I finally provoked a single enemy. Didn't want to provoke a single enemy, but that's alright. Yes. I'll just do a combination of hand axe and a bit of heal. And we should be fine here. Okay, mercenary number 1. I mean, I'm guessing there's going to be group AI, so they are all going to move together. Marcus... No, they aren't. Or maybe this guy moves first, but they don't seem to be moving together. Nice to double. Marcus has already gone beyond the point where he's consistently not doubling. No, and you have 2 move AI, meaning you're aggressive already. You don't move, which is pretty nice. But yeah, this is a problem because we have Axe River, Killing Edge, Axe River, Killing Edge, okay, and Silverlands, all of them coming together. Of course, against the Silverlands, I would like to not have a sword, but I think I'm sort of forced to have a sword, right? You know what would actually be ideal? Lances, but I don't have a strong lance. I'm not going to use Thea for this, so... A bit of a neutral turn for us. Axe River doesn't die here, which is unfortunate. He was sort of the target to at least kill one enemy with the Iron Blade. Killing Edge doesn't get a crit, okay. There's something. Do I get an 8% critical, please? No. No, I don't. No. It's a lot worse than I thought. Also, you can't take Gonzalez. Thankfully, I can. But yeah, this is going to be painful for Klein. Not gonna lie, but... I mean, taking a single attack is well within Klein's capabilities, so... Yeah, just do it. That's a level 4, Marcus. Level 13, 14. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, were you holding back? Were you holding back? Strength, skill, speed. Okay, 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 okay. Finally. Finally, he's trying. He just didn't feel like trying before. Okay, okay, I get it, I get it. Let's go with this. Okay. Thank you, Milady. Milady wasn't relevant. Milady wasn't relevant, I swear, guys. I swear. Also, strength speed. Strength speed on level, obviously, because if I'm not using you, you get the best levels in the world. That's how F6 works, actually. It's coded. It's coded so that if it recognizes it's being played on the Nintendo PC of a certain individual, it just gives you the worst possible levels. And if that's not the case... Ooh, okay, a critical could have killed me. In fact... Yeah, I was going to say, in fact, because I'm rescuing someone, I might get doubled. I did. If I'm able to delete one of them with a Horse Slayer, and then I block with Dick, Gonzalez, and I guess the Horse Slayer herself. Like, yeah, okay. That's sort of risky. Here, I actually like this. It's an 81, I have to bet on this, yes, okay. Also, it's a promoted kill for Tate, but it was the only way. I need to get this guy out of the way. I now... that's a bad level, but you got very good ones, so I can forgive you. That's only lances. Steel sword. Javelin and steel sword. Why? Okay, Gonzalez doesn't have an easy time here. But... yeah, I need to do it like this. Why didn't I trade you... the thing? How much does a Javelin do? Fuck, no. Not like this. Not like this. Also, where's my Sword River when I need it? I have a fucking Sword River in the convoy. Okay. Thankfully, Gonzalez doesn't give a shit. But yeah. Okay, that's pretty much an irrelevant level. I need to check speeds, as much as I don't like it. That's 11 speed. Okay, what's your speed first of all? 13 weight, 5 constitution, minus 8. You have 8 effective speed. This guy can't W, no matter what he equips. That's the truth of it. He can't W, because you have 8 speed. He has at most 11. Actually, Sue, you know what? I think you might make a good use out of the hard sword, because it's E rank, right? No, it's D rank. Okay. There's also the thin staff, which I've always found to be incredibly useful to level up staff weapon rank on units that just got that. Yeah, you don't double. Perfect. 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 We are not asking for too much. Okay. Gonzalez hitting definitely helped, but even if Gonzalez didn't, the difference in might with the weapon disadvantage wouldn't kill Tate. Oh no, why? 22, you do 26, obviously you do. Oh, but I can do this. Yes, I'm just going to use up a bit of Lombo. Because first of all, if I don't hit, it's 1 experience. If I do hit, it's more than that. So what's to hate? That's going to get Sue her promo. There we go. That's promo. That's promo. Level 17. Okay, you're getting a bit of a speed. Understood the assignment, definitely. Storage, remove the Orion Bolt and trade it to you. The Alsworth is not doing anything on you, so might as well take it back. Yes, we're doing this now. Sue is promoting. Did they promote someone else this part? Well, I think Lilina was promoted in... Yeah, Lilina was promoted in this same set of chapters. Okay, not a lot of speed, but I like the extra strength, the extra resistance and defense I enjoy very much, and the HP. You really needed that HP. Actually, you could be the one battling the boss now. But I think the boss, it could be cool to battle the boss with Gonzalez, if we can afford that. Alright, and that's a level for Lilina, just by healing. A very good level. Magic skill speed. I know 14 speed isn't crazy, it's actually lower than Marcus, so that should tell you something. Marcus now has 16, I was thinking 15. 16. 3 lockpicks is more than enough. I'm going to sell this, I'm going to sell 2 of the antitoxins. That already is good money. When they finish your meal, there we go. That's not a level, right? No. It's not shit, but okay. Okay. I'm probably not deploying you in chapter 14, but I might deploy you in 14x. We are going to try and get you some more levels before that Night Crest. That Night Crest I get at the end of chapter 15. So you still have some chances. I never actually gave you the body ring. Give me that silver lance for now, I guess. And yeah, use the body ring. I hate how the body ring shows that shining +2 instead of just giving you plain 13 constitution like any other stat booster. But I guess I get it because it's a bit of more of an unnatural stat booster, you could say. So you do choose Gonzalez, right? No, you prefer going for Klein. You see damage, not hit percentages. Also, Klein is only doing 15. But how much does Gonzalez do? No, there's a risk with Gonzalez. I don't get this guy. But okay, that's 11. If I hit, I could kill now with Gonzalez. And then that would be probably a full level, considering the gain you get by just doing a normal attack. So please... Yes. Okay. Gonzalez does it. naturally too. That's 20 strength and weapon advantage. So this guy is no ordinary enemy. It's just that, you know, Gonzalez is good enough to go through that. Skill and speed is honestly all I can ask for at this point. Could promote Clarin right now. Oh no, I can't. I don't have the Guardian Ring, so there's that. And Astol doing well, Lalum doing well, Klein doing well, Milady, okay. Let's get out. I'm happy with that set of chapters. Maybe my favorite was chapter 12. A chapter I tend to hate a little bit. My biggest gripe with chapter 12 is that somehow it doesn't feel like the end of the Western Isles to me. Because it's such a, you know, it's a castle map. It doesn't feel like the Western Isles. I feel like the whole identity of the Western Isles is those open, pirate-filled chapters. If at least I was able to see like partly a bit of the sea from the castle, it's just an aesthetics thing. Because then there's like warriors. So I get the point, and I get also that it's a bit of a climax of the story because the real enemy is revealed in a lot of senses. The real enemy in the Western Isles is revealed because the corruption in Etruria are the ones that have taken hold of the islands, but also the real enemy behind Bern is revealed because you can see even Flyer is creeped out by Ain, by the Manakit, this mysterious thing coming out of the myths. So I get the point of it. I do think it's a cool chapter, but I think I tend to overhate it because to me the highest climax in the Western Isles is 11A or even 11B if I go B route. But especially when I'm going A route, I tend to feel like chapter 12 is a bit of a disappointment. Not this time. I felt like maybe it's because my units weren't as powerful. Maybe it's because I didn't play that well, but I really felt the pressure with those powerful reinforcements coming from the back. Then 12X is probably the worst guy then, in my opinion. Well, no. I have to play Bow of the Winds. I have to play Bow of the Winds. Yeah. No. 12X isn't the worst guy. 12X might be the most boring Gaiden because it's not that difficult. It's just all about saving the chests. That's like the whole point of the chapter. The enemies are pretty easy to defeat. I actually think it's a hell of a chapter to train certain units. For example, Fear. If Fear hasn't been that good to you during the Western Isles, you can bring Fear into 12X and she clears masses of brigands. Good training spot for them. For her. Also, I don't know, any sword user really, any cavalry that might be stuck before promo because you already use your first Night Crest, like for example, Noah, who's sort of sword oriented and might take a while to train compared to the Christmas Cubs. I think 12X is good for training. Not much else. Not that interesting, but we got the Armats. It's there for that reason. And then chapter 13, I played horribly. And it has been much longer than it had to be. But that's because I wanted to exploit it to its fullest potential, to be able to get a lot of experience on Gonzalez, on Sue, on Lilina, and even on Wendy. And that I did. Wendy is not doing great. But that was the whole point of training Wendy, proving that, you know, if Wendy gets unlucky, she's a shit unit. You really have to get lucky with her. It's all about throwing a dice and seeing what happens. Meanwhile, the great point with Marcus is that even if you get unlucky, like I am sort of getting unlucky by getting all those HP only levels, even if you do, he is solid. Why? Because of those bases, movement, rescue, end drop, canto, multiple weapon usage, high lance rank at the very beginning that allows him to use the silver lance. All that stuff is never going away, no matter how bad your Marcus is. And yeah, he seems to be making a point, so I'm just letting him roll. At some point, he's going to start showing up, because now he made his point. You saw that last level. Strength, skill, speed. Next level is going to be like 4 stats. Believe me. No cope. Anyway, having a hell of a time with this. Maybe a bit too much fun, because I tend to upload Marcus Emblem a bit later than I should. I'm sorry for that. It's screwing up my times, my normal uploading hours and times, because I just want to play the next chapter and I want to release like 3 chapters in a bundle, because you seem to enjoy that, and I've seen it's doing well in terms of views. A lot of parts in FE6 are just skippable, are about waiting, seeing the enemies attack you. So yeah, this is a format I want to explore a little bit, and I think I'll keep doing that. I hope I can get back to my normal uploading days and hours eventually. I'll try to upload this today, which is Thursday, meaning tomorrow I have to record and upload Radiant Dawn. I haven't recorded that yet. And then on Saturday I will have to record, well, only Arcadia and Infernal Truth. So yeah, it's doable. Hope you're enjoying. If you are, consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye!